Hasbro has had some fun today. Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. This is Paul, otherwise known here on YouTube as Optimus, and I'm doing a very quick live video that probably isn't going to stay too live for too long, if that makes any sense. I want to go through, there have been some amazing reveals today at the Hasbro Fan Fest, and I wanted to go through and touch on a couple of them. A few are really, really outstanding. My hat's, it always drives me nuts when my hat's crooked. There we go. That's a little bit better, I suppose. I don't know. But thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I see a ton of people already in there. Please forgive me if I don't get to a lot of you guys. But this is mostly just me talking to everybody about what we have just seen. And I'm super excited. Now, starting off with the big one. Let's start right up front. We have the new Titan Class Ark. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous looking piece. Now, if any of these are anything that you guys are going to be interested in picking up, I do have links in the video description where you can go to Big Bad Toy Store and you can pre-order them. This guy is going to retail for $160, $159.99, due out in August, so not that far when you think about it. I'm absolutely in love with how this looks. Now, there are some issues. You can't see it, but right there in the wing area, let me see. So like right, kind of like right at, you see my little finger right there where I'm pointing? There's a big giant gap right there, which is definitely ugly. I wish they could have figured out a way to fill in that giant gap right there. That's the only part that really kind of disappoints me. Otherwise, I think it looks terrific. Robot mode looks great as well, but you can see what they were doing by putting those gaps there on his little side wing sections. It's so you can move his like his thighs out and transform them properly. I don't know about all that. I feel like they could have done something to kind of fix that. But this is just my initial reaction. The other thing is a lot of people talk about how this looks like the last Autobot, which it absolutely does. So I think it's really cool that they're incorporating certain things. Now, a lot of people are like, why did you need to make that transform? And I saw somebody brought up a really cool suggestion that you could have had the Ark just transform into a big diorama, like an actual base. That would have been cool, but I think that having the Ark transform into a robot is a cool concept. It's not completely alien to us. Transformers Animated did it. I think it's a cool concept. I don't necessarily think I'm going to be having this guy displayed in his robot mode. I think his actual Ark mode is the best looking. But what's also cool is he comes with, not that, he comes with Teletran 1. As you can see, Teletran 1. More specifically, we have this little guy. Now, you may recognize him. I forgot, what is his name? I'm going to pull it. There it is. Mainframe. I keep flipping back and forth. I apologize. But that's Mainframe, one of the original, one of those old school Action Master figures. You could totally tell by the head and the chest. And I like the fact that they made him transform into something, that being Teletran 1, which I think is terrific. I absolutely love that. I think it's going to scale really well with the deluxe figures. People are going to complain because it doesn't necessarily fit scale-wise. I mean, a deluxe figure is going to be way too big to fit in something like that. So it is what it is. But what I like that they're doing, and you can see it here, one of the little accessories, the little tiny guy, you can kind of see it right there at the bottom. They're giving us those little tiny, very tiny, those little non-posable figures. I don't even know if you would call them figures. They're little tiny statues. We got our first one with the Centurion set. It was a little, almost more, it looked like Optimus, but more because it was kind of whitish, more people than not say that it was Ultra Magnus, because this one is coming with a little red Optimus Prime. We are also getting a Rodimus and Galvatron with Unicron. So I like that they're expanding upon this. And one thing that you can see here, this is the box art for it. One thing that you can kind of see right up there in the middle section where you see Teletran 1 and Autobot Mainframe transforming, he kind of half transforms. You can kind of see there. I know that Proto Man posted a really good picture on his Twitter, where those little tiny, those I keep kind of, those little teeny tiny figures sit around that. You can actually display them. They lock into place, and it's like the bridge of the Ark. I think that's a really cool touch. So if you wanted to have this be kind of properly scaled, they're giving us these little tiny figures that you can use with that. I think that's a neat concept. The other part that I'm super excited about is that piece right there. We're getting the spy satellite, which is what they went around and scanned to get their new alt modes when they came to Earth in G1. But you're also getting the golden disc, which I think is fantastic. They tease it all the time with the new Kingdom figures. You got the big golden disc right there, and the golden disc was a huge story point in the Beast Wars movie, or in the Beast Wars show. So it makes sense that they would include something like that. I'm super excited about the Ark. I know people are going to still complain about it. Like I said, I do not like the gap right there. That's definitely an eyesore. But for the most part, I'm happy with how it turned out. Moving on, we already know about the Commander class Rodimus Prime. We've seen that already. That wasn't a real big reveal or anything of that nature. We know that we're getting Galvatron. That's not a very big reveal. All of these, again, I'm going to put links down in the video description where you guys can go check that out. Again, I'm sorry to all you guys that are chatting live. I haven't been able to look at the comment section here, and I'm just trying to do just a quick video on these. I'm not doing a very good job, but thanks for everybody for tuning in. But the ones that I'm really excited about that were revealed are, number one, Scorponok. We are getting a Kingdom Scorponok. I am super thrilled about that guy. I think the beast mode looks fantastic. That looks clean. I mean, that's what instantly comes to my mind with it. He looks really well put together. Now we hop on over to his robot mode, and that looks fantastic as well. They are doing a great job. Pepper, what are you doing? Pepper, hey, Pepper. No, that's a wire. That's a wire. Don't chew on that. Stop chewing on that. But the cleanness of the robot, I think, looks fantastic. I love the way that looks. Colors look really good. That face sculpt looks outstanding. I can't wait to get my hands on that guy. I'm really excited about getting him. I wish they would have unveiled more Beast Wars characters. We got Scorponok here, and my personal favorite, we knew this one was coming, our first look at Rhinox. Now, Rhinox is my all-time favorite Beast Wars character. Absolutely love the way he looks. Interesting that they got him with the red eyes. That's one thing that I noticed. There was an episode, I forgot the episode. There was an episode where he turned bad, and he had red eyes when he became a Predacon. So that's definitely curious that they went that route. So maybe a future release, kind of like what they did with Cheetor, giving us a more accurate representation coming through the Netflix line. But that robot mode here, there we go. Absolutely beautiful. Honestly, Rhinox might be the best looking of these Kingdom Beast Wars figures that we've gotten. I'm sorry if you, it's my opinion. It's my opinion. Doesn't mean that it has to be correct for you. So it's okay. But I think that looks absolutely phenomenal. Like I said, beast mode, very clean looking. I only see a little bit of robot stuff there underneath his belly. But really quite happy with how that turned out. And that robot mode just looks absolutely gorgeous. I mean, more often than not, the coloring never stays true from these promo pictures to what we actually get. The metallic green on him looks fantastic. I don't have any actual anticipation that it's going to stay that way, but as it is, it looks good. They'll probably just give us regular green paint on there, though. But that one I'm also excited about. That is unfortunately the only. I mean, they gave us like the little fossilizers. I'm not a huge fan of those fossilizers. I've talked about in the reviews that I want them to be successful. I like the fact that they're trying something different, but I'm hoping that they catch on so that we're not sitting here looking at these as if, why did you waste a spot in the Kingdom line for those characters? You know, Ractonite, the Vertebrake, all those and stuff. I just am not that big of a fan of them, to be totally honest. Like I said, I love that they're thinking outside the box and they're doing other things, but time will tell. I hope that it works out. One of my absolute favorites that was shown today is Trax. Yes, look at Trax. He looks fantastic. There he is, pseudo Corvette. Looks close. Definitely not. I mean, there's definitely a change to him. You know, I don't think they could have got the license or whatever to do that, but I think it looks great. I like the red chest is a little bit off. I wish more flame detailed. I don't mind it really, but it does look really cool. One part that I absolutely love, kudos to them for putting in his flight mode. In one episode, I think, of G1, he could fly. But it was in every toy that we've gotten for him. The Generation 1, or not, was it Generation or the 3? I forgot what it was. The Classic 2.0 or whatever we call it. That one had the flight mode. The G1 toy had a flight mode. I love the fact that they gave him a flight mode. I think it's fantastic. The only thing really aesthetically that I would change would be the front, that logo there. I mean, that's the only thing that really stands out. That doesn't look all that perfect for me, but then boom, robot mode. Now this looks a lot like Run Amok and Runabout, so I would not be surprised if it's a retool of that. Mostly you can kind of see it like with the backpack and stuff. He's got his wings there. I think, I mean, in general, I think it's a terrific looking figure. The colors, again, look really good. That Autobot logo looks sharp. A lot of times I base these figures on, will I replace that figure that I have in my display now with one of these new ones? The one that I have is the Takara. Again, I don't remember if it was like the Thrilling 30 or what exactly, but it was that Classics 2.0 version. It was a remold of Wheeljack and all that kind of stuff. But that's been in my display as my tracks for the longest time. This one, from the looks of it, will absolutely replace it for me. So super thrilled about how that turned out. Going through quickly from the other to some of the other ones. Galvatron looks great. I know there are already reviews out there of it. I don't care. Tauntaun's a thief. He steals people's money and doesn't give them toys, so it is what it is. Rhinox looks great. Trax looks great. Wingfinger, again, I mean, that's one of the... He turns into a Pteranodon. I mean, it's a dinosaur with, you know, the fossil thing. The Kingdom Core class, Soundwave, and Dracodon. Again, Dracodon is a repaint. Soundwave looks great. Then we got the Generation Select what are they even? Tricranius. Basically, it's a repaint of Ractonite that's done up to look. And I didn't save the picture, so I can't show it to you guys. The colors look pretty good on him. He looks like molten lava, basically, which I think looks cool. But I think the biggest selling point for, well, I mean, the figure is probably one of the biggest selling points. But I think a lot of people are really going to want all the extra little blast effects that he comes with. He's like a blast effect collection. That's what they call it. Blast, Power, Fire, Blast collection. $30 for it. I don't know. They're basically all just like repainted ones that we've gotten previously, but we're getting a bunch extra. So I don't know really how I feel about that. Kind of indifferent, to be totally honest. One of the biggest ones is a auto-converting Optimus Prime. It is done by what's the name of the company? Program. So it says, introducing an industry-first auto-converting, interactive, programmable, voice-activated, mobile-controlled Optimus Prime robot in collaboration with Hasbro. RoboSyn. That's it. RoboSyn. Now, this isn't something that's new. A video of this converting Optimus was floating around like 2 or 3 years ago. And it appears that now that they finally are doing a deal with Hasbro to kind of actually produce it, that's all I can really imagine. David, thank you for becoming a channel member. I just now see that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that very, very much. But the auto-converting Optimus, like I said, isn't anything that we haven't seen before. It is cool. I don't know if it's $700 cool. Now that's not to say that I think it's cheap or anything of that nature. I mean, I remember there's a ton of computer chips in it. There's a lot that's involved in it. Let me see if they have some of that information here. Battle Axe features 19 inches tall, so fairly large. 80 sound effects voiced by the original Peter Cullen, obviously. Genuine converting sounds authentic to G1 design. Built-in speakers and 2 microphones bring Optimus to life. Witness each punch blast. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, it is really cool. I'm watching the video.
Introducing turned.
What? Maybe let me see if I can do. Maybe I can pull up a screen share here so that you guys can actually watch this. I don't know. How do I do this? Oh wait. No, I don't want to remove it. I want to do a screen share. How do I do the screen share on this? Stop camera, share. Hold on. Okay, share. Oh, share screen. Da, 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 da. All right, let's allow only share. Okay. So that, there we go. All right, so now hopefully this works because I'm fairly new at doing this kind of stuff. But here, oh, no, that's not what I want. No, I don't want that either. This is what I want. All right, so hopefully you guys can see this. Let me blow it up. Can I blow it up? Let's go.
Fate rarely calls upon us at the moment of our choosing.
Oh.
Our legacy spans many generations. I am Optimus Prime. I've returned more powerful than ever.
Introducing the world's first auto-converting, interactive, voice-enabled, programmable Autobot hero, Optimus Prime.
Greetings.
The Transformers toy that defined a generation comes to life by the command of your voice or mobile device. Standing an amazing 19 inches tall, 5,000 components finished with premium materials make this G1 Optimus Prime impressively authentic.
Decepticons detected.
60 microchips power the 27 high-performance servo motor joints, empowering Optimus Prime to fully auto-convert and operate in both robot and vehicle mode.
Let's go.
Control your Optimus Prime with an extensive library of voice commands, like attack,
fire now,
or use the mobile app.
Wow.
Every collector will enjoy the preloaded actions, with more to come via download, that unlock new features and the ability to create your own sequences with graphical programming.
I didn't know he walked. I thought he was just stationary.
Built by Robertson and licensed by Hasbro, this limited edition Optimus Prime delivers endless ability to save the planet interactively.
Till all are one.
Wow. Wow. I did not know that he could walk. Holy crud. That's a game changer. I like, so I've seen the video like 2 or 3 years ago, like I said, and it looks like Optimus Prime. I mean, there was no doubt, but it wasn't officially licensed at that point in time. Obviously, Hasbro saw it, fell in love with it, and then they made it a thing. The fact that it walks, though, is incredible to me. Now, that is $700. So it's not that, to me, it's not that it's not worth that price. I think that it is absolutely worth the price. But $700 is very steep. Yeah, plus tax. That's impressive. That's impressive. I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to get that some way. If my stimulus check ever shows up. But that's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. So that's it, guys. I didn't want, like I said, I didn't want to go on for too long. I tend to ramble, and I'm hoping that other people watch this after the live broadcast of it. So I'm absolutely ecstatic with the different things that we've gotten revealed today. I am hopeful that we do get more. I am disappointed that we only got 2 Beast Wars reveals. There are rumors that we're going to be getting other ones. Waspinator is in there. The rumored Pterosaur and Tigatron. We didn't get to see those yet, but hopefully soon. Time will tell. Time will tell. But what they showed us today, I'm really excited about. The Ark looks fantastic. Galvatron, Rodimus, we've already kind of seen those in some pictures. Getting Trax is outstanding. Like I said, he is going to be replacing the other one. Did you get the... Nope. Pulse did not send me any press packages. I saw... what's his name? Pixel Dan got one. I don't know if other people did. But see, the biggest problem is, like, with a lot of the press things, a lot of the press stuff goes directly through the actual people at Hasbro. I don't have any contact with those direct people, unfortunately. I've never talked to them, so I don't have direct contact with them. Pixel Dan, Shartimus, they do, because a lot of the stuff that they deal with in terms of doing interviews and things like that, a lot of those guys do, so they have those kind of connections. I don't, because I don't do a lot of those interviews sort of things. But I worked through a I can't remember the name of it. It's like a PR firm or something. So I would imagine that most of that stuff comes directly from Hasbro, whereas the ones I get come through Hasbro by proxy. So that's it. Did you see that Tauntaun stole Galvatron? Of course I did. Of course I did. But I'm trying to think of what else. That's all. That's all I can think of. So thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed these kind of reaction sort of things. Like I said, if you are interested in picking up any of those reveals today, down in the video description will be links to Big Bad Toy Store where you can go there. I don't get paid if you click on those links or anything of that nature. It just allows Big Bad Toy Store to track whenever I send people there. So you can click on them, and I would appreciate it. So it doesn't matter if everybody here pre-orders it, it doesn't matter. I don't get any money or anything like that. So just a little disclaimer for you guys. But beyond that, guys, thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Today's Friday. Enjoy your day. Remember, tomorrow will be Saturday Night Live with Optimus. Every Saturday night, for the most part, every Saturday night at 7 o'clock Pacific time, I come to you live on my YouTube channel where we have a lot of fun. Channel members get some fun extra bits. Sometimes there's giveaways, all that fun stuff. So until next time, guys, this has been Optimus. I will talk to you later.